Alright, let's do this. Where are we at and what are we doing here? Bit under the weather today, so my apologies for that. I think I'm coming down with a cold. See if I do a full session today or not. I don't know. I might kick back. So stupid echo. There we are. Much better. Where are we at? What are we doing here? We have booze issues. Booze is recovering. Pots, more birds, all the better. Seeds are holding out. Trap pit's doing okay. In fact, let's see. Oops, no. C, T, no, T. No, Shift T. There we are. Open trap. See if we can get our glass shards one done. Nope, we're still missing one. It's somewhere out there. Alright, this can go about its business while we're figuring this out. Our fishing spot's done. Hospital's getting cleaned up and fixed up. We gotta re-specialize our labor pool here at some point. All these are suspended. Get those unsuspended, get those recutting. Alright. We need to remove all of the ramps except the last two. ZZ. There. That'll allow them to dip up and around. We get our catapults built, that's not a freaking disaster. Good night, evasive siege, but we'll fix all that here in a little bit. I might even do that offline, just going through and re-specializing everybody. Did our guy in the hospital survive and get out? Yes, he did. Let's take a look at him. Amost the Brave. View unit. Thoughts and preferences. There aren't enough chairs. Yeah, there's never enough chairs. He's a bastard. He's crouching, caught in the rain. Fine door. Sleeping in a great bedroom. Talking to a child. Horrified after seeing the Minotaur. Yeah. Yeah, he was probably a little bit more than horrified since it mauled the hell out of him. Flimsy and very slow to heal, and yet he survived a Minotaur attack. So let's take a look at H for health. He got out of there clean as a whistle. Clean bill of health. Can't go wrong with that. Alrighty. Let's get a smooth job out here for our second mare. And how's our chains going? Because we need wells. We need more wells. I need more wells. Alrighty. I'm assuming a fair number of people are busy still hauling some rock. Let's see if we've got enough blocks for another section. Let's see. Floor. Granite, marble, microline, cobalt, claystone, yes. Our roof will look like a clown car, but we don't care because we're not going to be hanging out up there. We got some masons doing some work. Our flooding is almost complete. Cat. Oh god, it's Monday. Believe me, I feel like it's a Monday. Yesterday I was the only one at my work, so that burned me out, and then today I had to get up early, and tomorrow I gotta do some stuff in the morning too, so I'm in need of a vacation. Ooh, more wild boar meat. And an official save. Autumn. Fall. Whatever. Yeah. How's everything going on your guys' end of the world? Wherever that may be. Come on, save. There we go. Pause. Should have plenty of butchery locations. Those are meat stockpiles. We got a lot of syrup. Oh, probably when I was using that quern. Plenty of meat. Wow. Well, I think we can finally turn on hen eggs for cooking, since there's 222 of them. Let's get some lavish meals set up now. Let's go 30 cube meal, fine, 30 cube meal, easy, 30. That'll keep our cooks busy and give us a little bit of flexible stuff. England sleeps. Yeah, it's the guys I fly and EVE Online with, they're mostly, I'd say most of our fleet commanders are English. Got a couple guys in northern London. Got a few Welsh guys too. You know, I still can't figure out England. There are so many different accents, and they're like separated by like an hour drive. I don't get it. I just don't. United States, you have to drive for, 6-7 hours to really drift into a new accent. You guys, it sans obviously Irish and Scottish and to a degree the Welsh, but I don't get it. I just don't. It's weird. Fascinating, mind you, but still weird. I mean, I deal with people in Germany. Pretty much everybody sounds German. Italy, yeah, there's some slight differences between northern and southern Italy, but everybody sounds Italian for the most part. Spanish, same thing. English, oh hell no. And I'm not even going to pick on people with a Cockney. I mean, just anything. It baffles me. How one language can be that balkanized based on accent is beyond me. Build Shift N finesse box. And we'll build them here, why not? No, I don't want a coffin, I want a... There we go. Brew jobs are getting processed pretty darn quick. That's always a good sign. Almost done with our flood. Our basement's completely done. Perfect. All I need is some spare chains. Stocks. Chains. I got 8 spare chains. Well time. Build L. Oh, they're used in the traction benches, that's why. Okay, fair enough. Add. I've pretty much smelted every single... Either that or I'm out of fuel. Could be out of fuel again. Yeah, let's just put charcoal on repeat for a while. Hopefully I don't forget, but I think that'll be the easiest thing. Let's get some bone arrows reclaimed, just so we make sure we have plenty of training ammunition. And our underground farm-ish area is doing okay. We could also use that for pasturing and grazing and gathering. In fact, that's not a bad idea. Let's set this just so we can get a selection of just so we can get a selection of underground plants pulled out of there. Yeah, as far as an American accent, Minnesotans are pretty easy to pick out. People Southwest, Arkansas and even to a degree Louisiana and stuff like that. They're pretty. We have a small uh, Creole demographic, usually around Florida and the Gulf down there, where they picked up a lot of that French. Um, but out in that, we're pretty bland. I think the only thing that really is distinctly American that I've ever heard is Valley Girl speak, which really kind of died out in the '80s. But a little bit of it lingers, especially with kids younger than I am. One of the three things that we really picked up out of there was like, as kind of a stopgap in speech. So, like, you'll never guess what happened to me yesterday. So I think a little bit of that's left, but that was kind of more of a fad than anything else. What do we got here? Oh, yay! Gave birth to a boy. More dwarves, and still not enough bedrooms. Alrighty. But, on the other hand, looking at our dormitory is still largely vacant, so we're still safe. When we start seeing people pile up in there, then we've got some serious issues. You notice here in the first mayor's house, we got a piece of rotten food there, it looks like. Got another one over here. Whenever you see stuff lying around like that, it's just a good idea to go over to the DF Council, issue a clean own, and hopefully people get that hauled out to the trash before it stinks up the place. So, alrighty, that's almost done. Okay, things are relatively quiet. Ooh, somebody's hauling in a boar carcass into our fortress for butchering. Needs more leather. In fact, I'm going to wager a quick Q leather bag. Let's get another 10 leather bags thrown out there. Just to see. More leather bags means more glass and a little bit more flexibility. Build, trap, weapon trap. Hopefully that set of glass discs are finally done. Yes, finally. Well, no. Screw it, I'll just use 9. Done. At least get that staircase trap. One of the things that enemies do, which is kind of dumb, that you can exploit to your advantage, if their leader falls down into a pit, everybody races down to him. So they'll hit that glass disc trap going down, and then when everybody comes back out, they're going to hit it a second time. Oof, a lot of stuff rotting. I'm going to really have to revamp this here. Alrighty, I'm actually going to let them continue to run though. Let's get you guys a good view here. I'll just put it right here for the moment. And DF. Sort by race. Alrighty. We've gotten a few people doing some training. I'm actually going to dissolve the military groups here real quick. Disband, disband, disband. Get that cleared out, and let's get everybody reset and kind of control A here. No. I have no control. Select all anymore. What happened to my select all? Alright, clear all labors. Giving everybody the full reset. Oh, well, Dwarf therapist just crashed, so that would probably have something to do with what just went nuts. Alright, we'll relaunch it here. There we go. Let's try this again. Sort by race. Select everybody. Hey, I've got Control A again. Clear all labors. Select. Alrighty. Select all again. Customize. And we'll set everybody to base citizen. Alrighty. Let's just alt tab back over our game. Make sure everything's looking okay. Our idlers are going to shoot through the roof here momentarily. And let's get our miners back. Now, one of our miners also happens to be, I think, our mayor, right? Or one of them. He's the militia captain. We'll pull him out of that role too. N. Militia captain. Commander. R. Vacant. There we go. And R. Whatever. No, I want to replace him. I can't. There we are. I'll fix that later. Okay, so. Dwarves. Okay, that's now the brave. Okay, you guys are all miners. Customize miner. Okay, you guys are done there. Now I can sort by profession. And just coming back over here to see how everybody's doing. Alright, first brewers. Let's get our 3 criticals. Farmer, brewer, cook. Farmers. One of our doctors is also a, no, we don't want. We're going to set him as a noble. We don't want him doing anything. And then customize as a shaman. There. 91 citizens to go. Joy. This will get quick though. Alright. You guys are all farmers now. Our farmers are taken care of. Boom. Stone crafting. I have 2 legendary stone crafters and a 3rd one almost ready. Customize, crafters, stone crafting. Done. Okay, carpentry. I got 2 potential legendary carpenters. Getting skilled up here. We'll set them to crafter, carpentry. Working my way towards the brewer. Stuff keeps getting in the way. Brewing, here we are. Now, since we're going to go with mandatory conscription, so all males are going to be put into the military, we're going to need to expand our pool of labor. So we're going to have 5 brewers. Customize brewers. Same with cooks, things of that nature. Just because we're going to assume that at least half of them, 2, 3, 4, 5. Customize. Cook. Okay, so we have farmers, cooks. Alright, now I need a couple haulers. Some people who are, ooh, jingle bells, caravan. I'm going to leave that paused here till I get everybody sorted out. Alrighty, let's flip this over so you guys can see this here since I'm pausing it. Open therapist, there we are. Still wish I could figure out how to get the menus working so you can see those, but those apparently do not show up. So you'll just have to use your imagination. Alright, I'm going to need, let's see here, let's work from our left to the right here. We have carpentry. We need at least 1 guy making bows. Let's go with, you're female, which is fine. That means no rushing onto the armor. We're going to make crafter. Done. What would you be good at? What's a suggestion? Dodger. Or brewer. We already have that, so customize commoner. When in doubt, commoner. Alright, what are you good at? Dodger, ooh, engraver, huh? Alright, customize. Crafter, you're female, so I'm not terribly worried. Stone detailer, done. Okay, next guy, or gal for that matter. Carpenter, woodcutter. I do want a full-time lumberjack. we can afford a full-time lumberjack now. So we will have one guy whose sole job is to lumberjack. We got a new energy drink. It can energy. It's got a certain 7-point leaf on the front of it. 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. I don't know if that'd be much of an energy drink. They'd be more like a chill and relax kind of a drink. Alright, this guy, what are you? Zahn. Well, you're a gal. Alright. Bone carver, huh? You suggest bone carver or carpenter? We only have 2 carpenters, so crafter, carpenter it is. Alright, who are you? Incut. Bone carver. I got enough of those. Fish dissector, got enough of those. Commoner it is. Alright. Everybody who's male is gonna be in the military anyway, so we really don't care about using soldiers at this point anymore. However, if we do have somebody that has some exceptional skills as a soldier, we'll still use them in that category, and we're just gonna basically assign all of those soldier types to one squad, and that'll hopefully be our primary intercept squad. Guys, we throw shields on, swords, warhammers, stuff like that, go out and actually engage something. Everybody else is going to be pretty much just archer patrol. So, adequate fighter. This guy looks like he'd make a good soldier, so we'll tag him as such. Alrighty, what do we got here? Dastal, fighter, engraver, and carpenter. Soldier. I'm guessing a lot of these guys in general were former soldiers before we did our change up. We'll set this guy as a lumberjack. He's good with an axe, so he'll have an axe in his hand anyways. Ultimately, what we're going to end up doing is forbidding all of those wooden training axes and actually getting some decent iron axes for everybody. So if he's out chopping wood and you know, somebody jumps him, he's already got skill with an axe. All the males are going to be in the military anyway, so they're going to be wearing armor. Why not? Alright, what do we got here? Urvat, Aswell, Hammer, Dwarf, Wrestler, Soldier. Okay. Kerala, Woodcutter, Nurse, Student. Alright, customize. I have a profession actually called Nurse, which is just there to feed patients for the most part. Tanner, Woodcutter, Cheesemaker. That rings of a commoner. Alright. Iteb. Butcher, Woodcutter, Herbalist. Commoner. You'll notice the commoner category down here, they handle a lot of things like butchery, tanning, stuff like that, so. Ooh, we've got two very good looking crafters here for masonry. Get them back working. Alright, where did we leave off here? Alright, Kel. Mason, Dodger, Marksdorf, your male. You've got some military, soldier. Okay, Bessemar, Mason, Fisher, Dwarf. Yes, we can use probably a good, let's say 3 fishermen. Fisher gals, fisher people, fisher dwarves. Whatever suits your literary preference. Alrighty, hunting. I want a good, solid crew of hunters. Preferably somebody who's not, preferably males. I just don't like the idea of them carrying the kid out there. Which is unfortunate because that doesn't give me much to work with. But we have Nimrod there, so we'll grab these 3 guys. Customize, Noble, and we're going to turn on hunting. So there, we have 3 full-time hunters. So that's not too bad. We're whittling it down. We got 48 bait citizens to go here. Let's see here. We've got our stone detailing. We got our stone crafting. Wood crafting. We need one guy to do wood crafting. We'll use this gal here. Crafter. Wood crafting. There it is. No, that's the dude. I don't want the dude. Here changes. This one. Here we are. There. Wood crafting. Customize. Crafter. There we go. We don't do a lot of woodwork crafting wise, so we don't need much in that way. Alright, brewing, cooking, wood crafting, animal trainer. We do want a dedicated animal trainer. Just one. Not terribly worried, just that way we at least have one person dedicated. We can always switch commoners over to that at some point if needed. Alright, so moving this way, diagnosis. We have obviously the doc. Customize, we'll make him a shaman. He will not be, or in this case, she will not be in the military. Alright, do we have anybody with any other medical skills? No. Soaping, that's all commoner stuff, leatherworking. Let's get at least 3 dedicated leather workers. We will be doing a lot of leather work. Customize. Crafter. And leather work. Ooh, no. I just want those 3 guys. Cancel. Let's do this again here. 1, 2, 3. Customize crafter. I'm having a hell of a time seeing that. I really should put my glasses on. 2. And who else is the other one? Ursher, Zephon. There. Good. Alright. Leatherworking. I think we already have bone carvers down here in the crafters. Do we? No. We have no bone carvers. Could have sworn I had some bone carvers there. Oh well. Let's grab 4 bone carvers. We want to make sure we use up any of those bones. Crafters. Bone carving, bone carving, bone carving, bone carving. And bone carving. Done. Alrighty, who's left here? Okay, we did bone carving. Fishing. Alright, we need some smiths. We need to specialize that. Actually, let's get rid of our gem cutters first. That's another big thing. We need a good solid 3 gem cutters. Boom. And oops, forgot to set you guys as crafters for sorting purposes. Alright, weaponsmiths. Let's get 3 female weaponsmiths, just because those are roles too important to putting out in the field of battle here. So customize crafter. Boom. Armor. Let's get 3 armors. Customize crafter. Armor smithing. 2, 3. Alright, blacksmithing. Let's get 3 blacksmiths. Customize crafter. And blacksmithing. 1, 2, 3. Metal crafting. Let's get 3. Customize crafters. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. We need a tailor. 1 tailor should be sufficient. In fact, I think I'll just go down here to the available pool and see if anybody wants to do some tailoring on the side. And it doesn't look like it. So, we'll grab... we can use our mayor. Or at least at some point a mayor. Tailor. We'll get 2 done. Alright, we've weeded out a lot of our high skill folk. Our soldiers will be our mechanics. We're okay there. Glass making, we're going to need at least 1. dedicated. But since we've got a large pool of males here, we'll just go customize, crafter, and we'll put 3 glass makers. 1, 2, 3. Done. Alrighty. Nah, I could have a beekeeper, I suppose. Customize. I'm going to put him as a noble, though. There. Beekeeper. That gives me a fair number of folk here that I can kind of work out with. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Customize haulers. We got 8 haulers. Let's grab 1 janitor who has nothing but the cleaning profession. Let's get 1 undertaker. We'll use one of our GLBA types here. We're going to keep them out of the military simply for the sake of simple sorting. Let's see here. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. I don't think there's any other niches that really need to be addressed. Let's see here. Soldier, what to do? I could probably throw a couple. Yeah, we only got 2 males left. Yeah, I'll throw you in the soldier department just to round that out. And the rest of you can be commoners. There. Alright, that's taken care of. Trade good hauling is enabled on pretty much everybody, except for our farmers and, oddly, our haulers. That should be turned on. Alright, so we're good there. Soldiers, they have wood hauling. Okay, good. Everything looks pretty clean. We got a decent number, plenty of crafters, and our skills are segregated now enough where they should start really getting some decent skill ups. We got a decent pool of commoners for doing triage work, so I think we're okay. So let's disable that. And we can get back to actually processing the game. Sorry for that detour, we just needed to get that taken care of. Hopefully we get a little notification here that says X number of items have been marked for trade. I think they should be under alerts. Yep, 154 items for trade automatically. I'm going to set this for broker requested. Only broker can trade. Boy, luckily nobody's injured. And let's go to goods, sort by value, and let's see if there's any decent food stockpiles that I can bring up that are of worth. Here's a couple. Let's just grab this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that one. There. Alright. Hopefully we're at a point now where we can basically kind of really take liberties at our trade and get just bulk stuff that we want to work with. A lot of food, a lot of booze stuff. Witness a beheading. The hell? So SoundSense popped up and says so-and-so has witnessed a beheading. That's got to be under the combat log somewhere. Oh, yeah, probably. One of the Caravan guys just lopped the head off of a king snake. Joy. I guess you don't see that every day. That is a lot of trade goods getting hauled in there. I am a happy camper. Might be able to get some exotic metals, make some tables and chairs out of that, and have a jolly good old time with that. am going to make a modification real quick before I forget. Uniforms. The Silver Guard one, we're actually going to change up our weapon. We're going to change that. We're going to go W, individual choice, melee, like that, and then material. We want anything except wood. So we'll just go with our stock weapon metals here. So iron, gold, no, shoot. It's gonna let me pick one, huh? Crud. Alright, any material. Yeah. I'd like to get that just a metal, but we'll have to get rid of all of those training axes. We only need 2 now, and preferably none. So let's go goods. Let's hop down to weapons. Actually, I got a better way to get rid of them. Build, trap, weapon. Oh, out of mechanisms, because they're all being held to the trading post right now. So, alright, we'll get our trades done, and then we'll do that. Hopefully they upgrade their training weapons to normal weapons, but we'll see. We'll know the results when they start whacking on something and they're not killing anything. Oh joy, it's a time for a meeting. Please, let's hit A a half dozen times. Who's our current mayor? Okay, we're good. Okay, down to 5 idlers. I think our work optimization has kind of helped out. Hopefully people will be able to skill up a little bit better. Can't quite trade yet. Waiting for that last wagon to unload. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they're still crossing the bridge. I'm going to do something real quick here. I'm going to give the nicknames to my lumberjacks to make it easy here. Somewhere in here I should have lumberjacks. I should have 2 of them. Here they are. I'm going to call one set nickname the Woodsman and set nickname the Ranger. Apply. And the reason I want to do this here, units, and we're looking for the Woodsman. I have some war dogs. I want to assign some war dogs to those lumberjacks. I don't like the idea of them running around without some kind of cover. Hardened, don't care. The honorable, don't care. The sturdy, don't care. Ah, here's one. Let's see here. We want to go to B, I think. No. C? Z. There it is. Alright. I want B. I want to see B. I want, maybe is it, I don't remember how to do this. C? No. Having a mental... Oh, P. That's right. P, E, stray work dog. Let's get a male. Let's get a pair males done. There. Okay, and let's see if we can find the other one here. We already did the ranger. There's a woodsman. C. There. D. Oh. Z. C. E. E. enter, done, there. Okay, so both of our lumberjacks now have that trade on, and we're just going to queue up the rest of this forest. There. Since we only have 2 lumberjacks, that'll throttle it. D-Fridge, or Dr. Fridge. Well, I'll leave that to you if you want Dr. Fridge or just Fridge. But thanks for stopping by. So you learned a lot from your videos. I'm amazed by that fact. I'm glad you've learned something. If anything, learn what not to do. I make plenty of mistakes. So, but I do what I can. I do what I try. Alright, here. Okay, they're moving along just fine. Our haulers are moving rocks out. That's a-okay. I actually need a normal stone stockpile over here for when we get our catapults built. We'll just set it right here. We'll make it like, let's make it about like there. And let's go here. Yeah, there. Good. The only thing we don't want it in it is expensive stones. Basically all the other stone stuff. And again, we've got dedicated haulers, so we're good there. Now comes the tricky part. We need to get our military reestablished here as best we can. Alright, I think we can do some trading now. Trade. Ooh, look at all that. Finally, shift enter. Mark it all! Alright, we've got, what do we got here? 25,000 dwarf bucks worth of materials. First thing we're going to go after is food stuff, because we can always flip that around into meals. Not worried about selecting everything. There we go. And let's grab that guy, and we'll throw this guy in since I'm heading this way anyways. Don't care, don't care, don't care, but if we can get cheap backpacks, why not? Anything under like 40. I don't care if they're decorated, as long as they're cheap. The reason is we need backpacks for every single soldier. Same with quivers. If we can pick up quivers, that's just one less thing we have to make. We're okay with that too. Thread, we're not terribly worried about. Here's all of our food stuff again. We got plenty of plump helmets, so let's just grab all of our garden stuff. Onions, raspberries, capers, stuff that they can make, those wonderful, nice little meals that keep everybody happy. Not terribly worried about thread. We get that out of our pigtails. Fish, sure. Well, fridge it is then. We'll call you the doctor of feel good. There's an old Motley Crue reference. I feel ancient all of a sudden. You have a PhD in awesome. There you go. Alright. Finishing buying out all the food stuff. That'll keep our cooks very happy. Hey look, gremlin trite. Looks like the mountain home has been, shall we say, addressing the enemy as well. Alrighty, I'm not going to worry about... I could buy a couple iron anvils, I suppose. I only ever use at most 4. I have 1 queued up. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about any of this. Cloth bins. This is a big one. But more importantly, also leather. So we're going to see just how many of these we can get. Surprisingly, the cloth bins pretty much burn through everything real quick. And since we're quantum stockpiling and we don't allow bins, we're going to get all these bins to use for other stuff. That's not too bad. Bin, leather bin, leather bin, cloth bin, cloth, cloth, leather. All right, I think we got enough cloth for now. See if we can pick up a couple more leather bins. Once we start churning out cloaks and archer gear and all that leather armor, and yeah, we're gonna go through it pretty quick. Cloth, not terribly worried. Another leather bin. We're almost at parity here. Let's hop up here. Sandbags, no. I don't mind buying some seed bags if they're cheap. Sandbags too. Just to kind of pad that. Seed pool. Alright, we're good there. Not worried about any of this crap. Milk barrel. Booze, I never pass an opportunity to stockpile. Even though we've got a very good infrastructure for booze. Oh, I gotta buy it. Gremlin tears in a barrel. Why not? Horse, don't care about. No awesome weapons. I ain't gonna worry about melting all that crap down. You've got mail. When don't I have mail? And, here we are. Some good metal bars here that we can pick up here. Sure. There we go. Alrighty, that's pretty much everything that I can think of. Trader profit, I could try to milk this for all it's worth, but I really just don't bother. Some people really get into their trying to squeeze every nickel and dime out, but money's pretty easy to come by. So as long as it's a good, fair split, it should be good. Here, let's see if they'll take it. T for trade. Good. He's a static. He'll send the mountain home. Everybody be happy. We'll give it a few more ticks here and see if we get any more stuff hauled up. If we do, we'll just offer it to him as a gift. Process plant to bags 30, complete, good. Alrighty, trade. Did we bring anything else here? A drum, huh? Actually, let's see if we can grab, snag some rope. That'd help me get some of those wells built. Rope, that'd be way up here somewhere. It doesn't look like it. But I can queue up some. Queue. Cloth, rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Just throw that out there real quick. And let's get jam, queue, socks. Let's go cloth socks, 30. We are going to need a central stockpile for clothing. I want a nice big area where dwarves can go and get all of their clothing needs addressed. So that big area that we're about to dig out, we're just going to put into the middle, just a big old cloth stockpile. Socks, shoes, you name it. Anything that's cloth or leather for that matter. Just as a joke, I make leather dresses frequently. Just because I figure if the ladies, or the guys for that matter, it is the 21st century, Want to wear a leather dress? Might as well put some fashion to it. Alrighty here. Build L. Short on mechanisms. There we go. Build, trap, I guess, out of mechanisms. Yeah. Probably because I traded them all. Duh. JMQ. Just realized I had done that. Which is fine. Good way to use up our stone and whatnot, so. Alright, so we know the notification between follow those cities and those refugees showing up is about 6 months. We've got about 3 more months, assuming that those refugees were being followed before whatever wiped out those other cities shows up. So I really need to get down and get that next cave level opened up so I can get my second set of trees and spores and whatnot. We got plenty of ammunition now, so that's always good. Yeah. Well, they heard you. Well, when that chat came through, I got an indicator starting the dig op, so just hoping we start getting some more chains moving here. There's a lot of leather bags. I really did not want anything made of leather in here. Let's do this. Furniture, other materials. No plant. There. That'll take care of that. Let's do a JMQ. Sand. 10. Collect sand. That'll pull at least 10 of the leather bags out of that pile. Check this. Do we have statues enabled? We do. Alright. I bet you we also have statues enabled in here. Yes, we do. Let's do this. I want to disable statues in that pile. I want to get some decorated statues going here shortly. Bags, 30. This is going to general process plants, 30. There. There we go. You survived shopping at Target on You went shopping at Target on Black Friday? You are a brave man. I intentionally work Black Friday. The last thing I want to do is leave my home on Black Friday. Those shoppers scare the hell out of me. Is doing. Really? You got just the one little guy there. Just the one little guy floating. I think I can fix that. Hold on here. I'm not going to have that going around here. Let's go liquids. And this should be water, right? Okay, let's go and see if we can make this one little spot of water. Boom. care of it? Yes. Okay. A little DF hack there just to get that one little 6 spot from running around all over the place. There. That just would drive me mad. Okay, our FPS is, what are we at, about 30-ish? Yeah. This is one of the downsides of going with a 4x4 versus a 3x3. But I like having the room. Alrighty. This still counts for fishing. Yep. Good, good, and good. 2 artifacts there. Only one guy digging. I wonder what everybody else is doing. The miners shouldn't be that busy. Probably hauling trade goods. Yep. Alrighty. Now that we have dedicated jewel crafters again, we can... We're going to handle these through our stockpile menu. That's how we're going to have to handle that. Let the manager deal with getting all those gems cut up by count. So we'll just have to grab a sheet of... Yeah, here's my notepad. Come here. And we'll go Z, stocks. Let's go to rough gems. And looks like we got, what, 11 Claro? I just grab whatever's the biggest count there. JM, Q, cut, is it CLA, Claro. There it is, 11. There. And then I don't have to worry about it. We're only going to ever use that stockpile over here on the right visually to see when to do decorating jobs, because half the time it seems to count cut gems that are encrusted on stuff already, so it kind of waits there indefinitely trying to do that. So let's set that over here, take a sip of coffee. We got a good stockpile movie. Now we're just basically, this is the management sim part of it. We don't have a terribly large amount of stuff to do in that sense, but we have to get our military up and running. Military, let's go with nobles first. Captain of the guard, let's get a captain of the guard. Who are we going to grab? Let's grab the first soldier we find. Here he is. Irvad Asso something or other. He's getting a nickname. Why customize nickname? How about captain? Alrighty, we need a noble room for that. Military commander, let's get that assigned. Let's find our next soldier. Manual, we'll customize that. Name, general, sure, why not? Military captain, let's actually get these swapped out with some actual soldiers. We'll go to the bottom of the list though. Nickname, let's see if I remember my old military ranks here. We already have a captain for captain of the guards. We have a general. Let's make the military captain sergeants. I think that'll be easy enough. Why? Oops. No, it's an E. It's a gent. Yeah, I think. Why does that look wrong to me? Yeah, well, sergeant. We'll figure that out. Wait, no. I know why. Sergeant. Quick! To the internet! Oh, there's a EANT. That's why. I knew that looked wrong. Oops, wait, here. G-E-A-N-T, yep, E-A-N-T, there it is, yep. Alright, name. There we go. Okay. And escape. Back to the noble screen. Let's get another one. I'm going to think we're going to need probably 3 at most. Let's find another soldier. This is why we keep soldiers handy. Enter. Oops. Nope. Okay. View. Customize. Nickname. T. There we go. So that gives us 2. Let's get one more. Got another soldier around here somewhere, not in the view. There it is. Customize nickname. There we are. Okay, so there we are. That should be sufficient. Military. Create squad. Captain of the guard, we will have as an archer. Military commander, create squad. We're going to put him in the silver guard. We're going to call this, name this Royal Guard. ARD, yeah, there we are. Name, intercept team. Okay, create squad, archer, create squad, archer, create squad, archer. Intercept team N. Control team A. Name. Control team B. Name. Back. Name. Control team C. There we go. Now, it's just a matter of filling all of these groups up. The only one we don't care about is Royal Guard. We're going to keep that kind of idle. The rest of the team, though, we're going to get rounded out here. See if our color coding is working. Let's go. Alrighty here. I have a custom filter. If I can load it here so you guys can see this, and I don't know if this is going to work or not because of the weird glitch I'm running into here. But we'll give it a shot here. So open broadcast. Dwarven therapist. So I have this filter which is squadless soldiers. This is people who have the actual title of soldier that are not in a squad. So it's easy to go like this and go, alright, send a squad, that kind of a thing. I can reread all my dwarves here though. So you're the only one that is not assigned. Assigned to squad, intercept team 1, done. So let's clear that filter. And unassigned commoners, we can also do that, but let's just see if we can build a new filter here. Scripting. Add new filter script. Script name. Available males. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this one here. It would be... Actually, let's load one of my other ones so I can remember how to do this. Alright, here we are. Boom. Control C. Cancel. Scripting. Add new filter. Control. Available males. Okay, squad ID 0. They're not in a squad. And we want dwarf gender. If I can find gender. Personality, no. Equipment, no. Health, no. Strength, agility, judgment, repercussion, disease, creativity, intuition, no. Personality, no. Custom profession, no. Labors, no. How do we get a gender? Gender. Now let's see if it will. Let's see if we can pull this out manually, old-fashioned way. So we'll go here. D profession. I'm assuming sex or And let's try sex. Equals male. Test script. Syntax error. Okay, so it can't be that. Let us see if the intertubes has our answer. Let's see here. Therapist. Filter. Gender. Let's try gender. Gender. Test script. We need another one of these actually. Test script. Alright, so not gender. Let's see here. Gender is God, you figure they've gotta be. There's no equipment, no. Personality, trait. Artwork, no. Goal references, no. Mood, no. Dig, da. Cloth, skills. Got a whole lot of nothing here. There's gotta be a way. Oh, I'll worry about it later. I'm going to do the old-fashioned way. Can't spend all day. Where's that? Alright, well, let's go here and we'll go sort by squad. We have all these people no squad, so we can just start going through finding all of our male dwarves and assigning them to squads. We'll fill out the intercept team first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the ranger though. We want him in one of the patrol teams so he's still using a bow. Assign the squad, intercept team, boom. There we go. Alright, everybody else can go into archery work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Customize, assign the squad. Royal Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds like somebody's doing some hunting out there. Customize. Assign the squad. Assign the squad. Patrol team 1. Couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Assign to squad. Assign to squad. Patrol team B. Almost done getting everybody sorted out here real quick. Assign to squad. Squad, patrol team C. Assign to squad. Patrol team C. Alright, I got a few left over. Mostly females. A couple glads. Yeah, we'll throw a couple in our patrol teams just to round it out. They're not going out. So if they're dragging a kid along, the only thing they'll be doing is dragging a kid along to patrol duty. There. Okay, so all of our military is now full. We can turn this off. Ah, where is it? There it is. Good. Now what the hell's going on? People are hunting, that's fine. Let's get our training set up here again. One odd thing here, I'm going to resize this room up 1 just to catch all of those weapon racks and whatnot. Everybody can train here if they damn well please. And then we got to just update this to let the Royal Guard train and the patrol teams. Alright, now comes for the big scheduling. We've already built our routes, so that's not an issue, so this is relatively quick. Military, we got S for schedule. We're going to clear out the Royal Guard. The Royal Guard and everybody else is going to have the same training schedule, so it's not an issue. We go with O for basically objective. We're going to go with Patrol Route 1. We're going to assign it to 2 dwarves. We're going to do another order. We're going to get a training. And we want that to be 4. So a total of 6 will be active at any point in time with this. Copy, paste. Now with so many patrol teams, we can, if we want, we could 0 them all out. Is it here, plus? Yeah, there. Patrol team C. We can kind of go through and set nobody to be scheduled at any point in time. And what we could do is we can go like that. So patrol team A and B will rotate off each month. And then patrol team C, we can have full-time. So there's our reasonably decent patrol setup. Now our intercept team, we're going to do the same thing, but they're melee, so our order is going to be a little bit more stringent. We want 6 people training at any point in time. Copy. And we are going to go and they're going to be full-time. There. So there's our intercept team. Everybody is awesome and busy and all that kind of crap. Everybody should get their training on. All should be good. We shouldn't have to touch this at all. Now, there is one thing we want to do though. If we can, military alert, we have these alerts. If somebody comes up and is going to siege us, I tend to have an alert called red alert. Oops, military alert, there it is. And we're going to name this alert red alert. Now, once we add an alert level, we can do something interesting with our scheduling. Military schedules, I can hit asterisk, and this brings us to the red alert schedule if you look up here at the top. If it's red alert time, for the most part I don't want anybody training. We're in the middle of an attack, so get your shit together and let's do something. We're going to make use of that here in about 2 seconds. I'm going to pause this for a second. We have this entrance here, and we know that the enemy is going to come in this area. We're going to create a burrow. Add new burrow. And we're going to make some modifications here. We're going to name this burrow Entrance Guard. So, there we are. Entrance Guard. Not a big issue. We're going to create the burrow right here. Right around this corner. Let's change symbol. Let's make this a little bit more red alert looking. Let's see here. Let's go with a reddish. What do we got here? Red, and then we'll go red on dark red, and then we'll change it to something here. Sure, that'll look good. Alrighty. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Whatever it is. There. Okay, so there's our entrance guard burrow. How we use this, we go back to military schedule, make sure we're on red alert. We can go to the intercept team, order, and you notice we have an option to defend burrow. We're going to make sure all 10 are selected. And we want entrance guard, make sure you hit enter. And basically, because we're going to send everybody there, It may seem counterproductive, but we're going to leave 2 people out of that mix. That way, at any point in time, 2 people can go get booze or whatever. And then hit Shift Enter, not Enter, Shift Enter to save that. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Now, the patrol teams that we set up. We're going to go order. Remember that patrol? We're going to put 6 people on that patrol. Copy, paste. So during a siege, when we're getting attacked, each of those squads, during a red alert, is going to send 6 people on that patrol route. Across 3 squads, we got, what is that, 6, 3, 12, 18 archers running around. Hopefully that takes care of it. So given that, we shouldn't have to micromanage squads very much. So, alright, got some other bags going. Let's check our jobs, see what people are doing. Individual combat drills, we'd like to see that. Going to individual combat drills, we're A-okay with that. We have no problem with individual combat drills. We like those. We'd rather see demonstrations, but I don't think anybody's got enough skill for that. So, and if you're wondering why I expanded it 1 bigger than the platform, I figured there'd be a place for people to spectate. So those are the guys at the edge of the ring, so you can kind of in your head visualize the dwarves that are actually on the wooden floor, you know, doing their training stuff, and all the other guys are sitting around the edge going, "Yo, bro, do you even lift? Come on, what?" You know, I can see that. Our roof should be crawling along. Looks like a mess, but we'll have to do. Our lumberjacks are doing good. And we are only at a brutally painful 18 FPS. It's time. Oh, it's time. It's time for Auto Butcher. Okay, we're going to make a couple adjustments here. Female kids, 10. Male kids, 5. Female adults, we're thinking, yeah, 5. Male adults, 2. Start auto watch, start auto butcher. Couple things we want to exempt. We want to exempt dogs and cats. That's our leather supply. We don't necessarily want, you can never have too many dogs, especially when we're training for war and whatnot. But now we've got plenty of butcher operations going. So our butchers are going to be busy, our commoners, we're going to have leather coming out of left and right, and hopefully we'll be able to trim down a bit of our FPS issue, because we're going to be getting rid of all those birds that have escaped their pasture. I've not had time to look up the whole auto pasturing thing, which Lord wish I could. So yeah, shift N. Currently pastured, not pastured. These are all of our birds that have escaped. Peahens, hens. So many have leaked out. No, I don't want cats. No, I don't want cats. Dog, cat. There. So maybe if we can get them tucked back in that room, that will help solve some of our FPS issues. Alright, how's our cloth room doing? Good, pause. We want G for finished goods. XOQ settings. Forbid all. We're only going to be going after specifically armor, footwear, headwear, handwear, legwear. I'd rather keep that with the military stuff. That ought to do. We don't want anything in the stone clay department. Forbid. No metal. No gems. Other materials forbid. The only thing we want is plant cloth, leather, yarn, and silk. Yeah, throw shell in there, why not? Man, no. Let's just stick with that. There. And now that's our big clothing. That's our TJ Maxx. There we go. That's our Macy's TJ Maxx clothing department. Did you assign a cart to my cloth stockpile? I believe so, yes. Let's find out. H for routes. All of them are marked with vehicles, so yes, we are good. Pause would be a good idea. And let's make sure we disable the stockpile for finished goods. Let's see here. We really don't need these anymore. We can disable that. We can disable that. We can leave that for now. There. Alrighty, I think our trader is pretty much done. He's eating. I don't know if we have anything else left to trade, but if he swings back before they head out, we'll take another gander, another stab. Uh-oh. Meng is taken by Fey Mood. I'm going to head over here and give him a nickname real quick. Let's see here. I figure I would have created a filter by now that just had strange moods, but apparently I haven't. We can go with current job though. He should show up there. Mood. There it is. Dang. Set nickname. The Mad. We'll switch it back if he pulls it off. Holy crap, they're getting some chairs done too. Impressive. Gems are getting filled up here. Let's do these blues. Here, what are these? More lapis? Oh, those are the Claros. Okay. Yeah, too many leather bags in here. I don't like that. I think I pulled all the other materials out. Let's get a place to store some leather bags. Get that out of the way. Do not want to have those getting accidentally decorated. Let's see here. I think that's actually under furniture. Settings. Forbid, other material. There, fine. Don't care. Type. Boxes, bins, and bags. There we go. Okay, our gem. Really need to get rid of those miscellaneous workshops I have upstairs. What did you grab? Alright. There is our little loon doing his thing. Do you read this? How to deal with forgotten beast in cages. I build a room. I put the cage in the middle of the room. I hook up a lever to it. I seal the room. I pull the lever and I release the creature. Above, I dig holes. I drop people down to feed the forgotten beast. That's usually my standard procedure. Alright, speaking of which, we can do this now. Build save floor. Box select. Let's go with I'll clean up our shooting. Good there, but we need bows and arrows and things of that nature. But that all hinges on this. Build, workshop, V, right? No, F. Metalsmith's Forge. That's right, I built another anvil in there. Let's get that with a granite block. Another anvil there. There. That ought to do. Yeah, that's another way to take care of the noble. It's your turn to go feed the dragon. Goes in, hits the pressure plate, drops the bridge down, dragon breathes fire, cooked dwarf. Stupid auto off. We made those with Clarion something, right? There it is, EFR, done. Alrighty. Booze stockpiles, doing good. Food stockpiles, fine. Plenty of meat, plenty of fish queued up. I think it's about time. Nope, you're still cooking along, alright. Figured we were already done with those. FBF's holding. Weird. A lot of butchering going on. A lot of hauling too. What was in here still? Gotta make sure I actually have places for this. Cloth bins. Oh, that's why. Alright. They'll get to that. And since we have 3 weaponsmith slash metalsmith slash all that kind of jazz, we should be able to get these utilized pretty well. But that also means we have a wood burning problem, which means it's lava time. No matter how I can dodge it, it's lava time. This is where I last left off, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see about cutting over here. We'll go with J. That's J. I. Oof, can't go there. Up. Let's see here. Maybe a hole there. I might be able to punch down here. As far as we're making it there. And let's see if we can swing over here. This is the point where you'd almost want to use a DF reveal. Anybody doing demonstrations? Nope. Nobody's skilled enough yet. But we've got plenty of people hanging out doing individual combat drills and things of that nature. Let's get some shields queued up. The material of a shield doesn't matter much, so we'll go with wood shield 30. There. That material isn't too important, but they are going to get rained on, so build C floor. No box select, come on. Floor. Holy cow, we're really pounding out blocks. Granite. Sandstone, there we go. Why does my heat always kick on right now? Baffling. Yeah, well, it's, the thing with Dwarf Fortress to remember is it's a simulation before it's a game. So gameplay really does take a back seat to the simulation part of it. So unfortunately, because of that nature, the FPS and all that is always going to be an issue. Just because it's simulating every single detail. So there's just no real getting around that. Now, since we have our roof project on, I'm going to come over here to Profession, and commoners are getting masonry work. Just so they can help work on that roof. Idlers too, I'd really like to see that closer to 10, but with the amount of work we're trying to do, what can I do? Not much. Alright, Q. We can actually pull this lever now. Sealing our cistern from pesky water swimming monstrosities that are trying to do us harm. Our egg stockpile is, I think, almost to the point of ridiculous. Yeah, 239 hen eggs. Goose eggs, we don't need to turn on yet, but the hen eggs, yeah, we can cook those with impunity at this point. How are turkey eggs looking? 127. Yeah, we can turn those back. No, those are already set to cook. Good grief. That's set to cook and we're still clearing 100? Yike. Alright, fair enough. I have started tinkering with the new 2.0, but it's hit and miss. I'm starting to kind of get a feel for how the whole labor thing works numerically, so once the Lazy New Pack updates to 2.0, then I'll probably update this one. Alrighty, let's see here, we're doing okay. Farm, I mean, drink is still rising. We are in a pretty good spot here. Now it's just a matter of trying to get our military up as quickly as possible so we can actually defend against what we know is coming. So our cooks are as busy as can be. Where's that prison? I might as well get those set. T, custom. Disable. Enable, block all, prepared food. I like to put in my prisons a stockpile for food and drink. So there's food. 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 And then one for drink. Right next to it. It just allows the prisoner to feed themselves, and it's one less job that gets dispatched for the bed. Lighting mode enabled, decorated, yes. We want to make sure our prisoners have a very good outlook. Let's get a smoothing job in there. There. Hopefully when we get our iron chains caught up here, which we should hopefully have some spares now. L. Yay, we can finally build our well. There. At least we have one well in the fortress now. Invasion of the plants. Yeah, I can believe that. Never seen a treant. Somebody should really mod some treants in there. Sentient trees sent to kill you. They do not appreciate you cutting down their less intelligent brethren. Now the trees attack. Good. Another traction bench getting installed. And I can finally give our first mayor his freaking office. Who is this? This is assigned to Zephon. Alrighty. R. Assign chair to Zephon. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, hold on here. Zephon, Sactum, Rawl. One of these two. Who is it? Rawl? Sort by nothing. Name. Rawl. Oh, you would have to be a gay couple to make this difficult. Which one of you was the mayor? You know, screw it. I'm just reassigning it to the current mayor. You lost your chance. Mayor. The Honorable. Alright. Assign the Honorable. Resize room. Count the whole thing. Assign chair. The Honorable. Done. Noble. So the only thing you're missing is a dining hall. Build table, planning mode, decorated, yes. Material must be metal. Okay, now we get to fix our dining hall problem. Chair, table. Okay, chair, planning mode. Decorated, yes. Material must be made of metal. In the meantime, we will assign this table, dining hall, the Honorable. There, now you should shut the hell up. Meantime, I can use this other place then for our bed. Decorated only, yes. We'll put you here. Door, planning mode. Decorated, sure, why not? We're at that point. Alrighty. Okay, making progress. Making progress. Who's our captain of the guard? Urbad, captain. We'll put you across from here. Urbad. General can eat with the scrubs. Alrighty. Yeah, he's got there's a lot of backlog hauling jobs and whatnot from the trade that we did, so it's going to be a while. The Mad has started a mysterious construction. Well, I guess you're not the Mad anymore. Let's see what you made. Come at me, bro. What you got, bro? What you making, bro? Curiouser and curiouser. Yep, our poultry explosion is in full swing now. We'll see if our butchers can catch up. I'm still confused though on why none of our rabbits bred. We have males and females, so don't know. More puppies, always good. Speaking of which, let's go in here, animals, search, puppy. You should not be set for slaughter. Everybody can be a pet. You get a pet, you get a pet. You all get pets. How we doing on our roof? Really slow progress, but not much I can do about that. And this may seem grim and disturbing, but we are going to set our crypt as a gathering location for gathering and picking fruit. You gotta keep that clean, you know. You can't have, you know, shrooms and crap growing in your crypt. Why do you never start a fortress in a mountain? A roof fortress seems like much more of a job. Why do I do it that way? A couple reasons. One, the way I develop my entry hall, I can do it anywhere. And two, if you notice the fortress sits on the stream, I like having my fortress kind of centered over an actual stream, and it just wasn't worth my time to try to dig through the mountain regions looking for things like waterfalls where rivers cut through it. Two, one of my meta games that I do is I try to capture animals and then train them so the mountain home can start providing them as actual domesticated animals. I try to domesticate things. Usually I'm in a jungle or a swamp and I'm gathering alligators, but I just decided on this one as kind of a lark. There's actually a portion of a mountain biome right here in the lower southeast corner. But no, I don't normally like starting in mountains. I kind of like things flat. The roof deal, it's just a challenge. It's just something to keep my miners. There's a lot of skill up involved in putting up a roof like that, where otherwise I'm generating huge volumes of crap to get rid of, and that was back before we had the easy trade stuff. So I just kind of liked it more as a challenge, really, is what it boiled down to. I have done a few fortresses in the mountains. Usually I track down a waterfall. But no, it's just kind of something that I ended up doing. Just allows me to center it in the middle of the map, not have to worry about stuff walking from the mountain over on top, things like that. So great, more migrants. Migrants. Which probably means more refugees. Let's sort by migration wave, refresh. Well, so far it only reads 4. 2 adults and it looks like a couple kids. Dwarves. Yep. Just looks like 2 dwarves and... Oh, wait, no. Here we are. I see. Yeah, just 2 adults. Alright. That's not too bad. Wow, this guy's actually a metalsmith of actual decent worth here. Customize. We'll get you integrated here. Clear all labors. Customize. Base citizen. You are a crafter. And yeah, you do all that metalsmithing stuff. That's fine. You, on the other hand, are useless commoner. See if you can get yourself promoted. Hey, somebody's training the archery target. That's always a good sign. Means they're configured correctly. It's just whether people get the mood to actually train. Of course, I'm also running behind on. Do I get it? This is actually the first time I have not gotten a vampire in the first 3 migration waves, so I'm actually surprised. I don't know what's going on in World Gen to speak. We lost 3 of our sister cities from the mountain home. So there's a war going on with someone. At 500 years of World Gen where we started, we should actually have a fair number of vampires, but it could be that our civilization just wasn't near any of the necro towers or never got into the point where we had any vampires in our society. Of course, I could have one and he could be just laying down in the low. Oh wow, you made an earring. Just once. Could you guys invent something that's useful? Alrighty, you made an earring, huh? Okay. Yeah, let's go sort by. Has a nickname. That'll be quick to find him. And he is the Mad. You got virtually no skill out of that. Let's read Dwarves again just to make sure. Oh yeah, you did. You've got stone crafting to the max. So we're going to set nickname. The Mad is inadequate. You made an earring, huh? Rock stone ear maybe. The granite ear. Stone ear. Stone ear. There. That's a little bit better of a nickname. All right. Well, very very good, Stone Ear. You've made a stone earring. All right. Did advantage for it's okay. Last season had Zells earlier. It took a while to kill him. He walled him in. Not advanced enough to have what? Bronze Colossus? Yeah, no Bronze Colossuses yet there. Let's see here. The crypt. Why isn't the crypt in dirt? Are you a Cabal? No, the reason it's in the dirt is because I needed to make it quick. I just put a stone floor in the actual area here. For the nobles, we're going to keep digging down, and we'll hit rock and we'll put some crypts down there. But what I actually like to do is, like in the mined areas where I've gone through and mined out stuff, I tend to put all of the caskets kind of down in there. But I haven't gotten a mining level done. Be probably like right about here maybe, or probably this floor here once we start mining it out. And that's where I tend to put my dwarves en masse. But for the first 100 or so dwarves, dirt's fine. We can always put a floor in. Dig out the walls, put stone walls in, fix it up that way. Hey, if we get plenty of metal, maybe we'll put a platinum floor up there. How'd that be for buffing them up there? Platinum floors, gold walls. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, we still got encrusting jobs pending, that's fine. We have chains. Everything's pretty much automated at this point. How are we doing on our forge work? Iron chains are good. Build, let's see if we get some more wells. Nope, we still need mechanisms. Let's see, where do we have it? There we are, build, workshop, T. I'll throw you right here. Oh, clean that out. What did we finish up? More brewing. Okay, I think I can... Nope, won't let me. Damn. You running short again on plants? Yes. Yes, we are. Scheiße! Yes! But at least we got a well finally. More people training. Always good to see. Is this going to be a 1Z level? Above ground? Yes. Well, it's technically 2 if you think about it. There's the wall. There's a fortification patrol area up here. And then there's going to be a roof. But, yeah. Everything else goes way down here. We'll get this one done, and then we're going to march down and kind of work that way. But right now I'm trying to find a way down. J. I need some lava. Let's see if we can make it that far. What I'm really after is the last cave levels here. Once we've got a decent army that's actually got some armor and equipment, then we'll go out, we'll secure the first cave levels as best we can so we can get some giant spiders and that kind of stuff going, and then we'll try to get down further and further, but we'll see. Okay, since they're getting some decent skill going, they're working on the roof, life is good. Alrighty, it is 6:39. I'm going to call it here. I got to get dinner started as usual, so I do the cooking because I'm a better cook. Thanks, Mom. And I'll probably see you guys Monday. I don't normally get much time on the weekends to stream. That's, laundry and vacuuming, take the dogs to the dog park and grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff. So not much time on the weekend for that. I don't know with the holiday week next week if I'll be doing any streaming at all. If not, again, happy holidays to everybody, be it Christmas, Kwanzaa, or the Chris Mahana Kwanzaa Fusion. I don't really care. Best wishes to you. Wherever you are, again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Have a great time. Thank you for stopping by, all that jazz, the routine, and I will catch you next stream. So, thank you. Provided, again, I can find my... I really wish that icon wouldn't keep moving around. I got so much crap on this machine, so... Alright, good night.